Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and we're going to try and help this guy out. So we need to talk to people around the farm first, and we're going to start with Mlada, his wife.
Can you think of something that might help me heal it? Anything?
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried just about everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper. We've lived here for years. We go to church. My husband doesn't travel outside the village often. This last time he had some business in Pechgau, near Golin, but he came back empty-handed. Breathless and confused. He was fumbling around here for a few days.
So he got sick while he was
doing
away.
His job, just spending time in his workshop. Lord knows what he was doing in there. Then he went to bed, and since then, he's just been lying there. He doesn't eat. Not even the potions are helping. He doesn't sleep a wink at night. At least, I don't think he does. If I stopped sleeping too, our homestead would fall apart.
I'll ask him why he can't sleep. What's tormenting him?
Try that. He won't speak to me about anything. It's as if he was keeping secrets from me. Or maybe just protecting me from something. Farewell.
Okay. We'll see what we can do about talking to him.
Peter, my name is Henry. I'm here to help you.
Another poor bloke that's to deal with me, as if Mlada didn't have enough on her plate already.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you.
Okay. Yeah, man, these checks are getting harder.
Don't be alarmed.
We'll start here.
I need to take a closer look. Let's see. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are cold. Your muscles are tense.
So he's tense and
Your
he's
heart's
not in
pounding so
pain?
hard you could hear it all the way to Prague. You seem like you're ready to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers. Sigismund's men.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter. It's strange.
I'm a weakling. A weakling.
Could it be like a form of PTSD or something? He ran into some soldiers and had a fight or something, and now he's experiencing something that's more psychosomatic? Okay. We're a little bit better with this. I'm guessing that's survival, and then the other one's agility.
Mlada said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day, but it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats, and they startle me.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress? What's so unusual about that?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh? Preparing for war. That's what.
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village. Mezoles is gone. And when I saw Obatovitz, Suchtol is next. I'm sure of it.
Okay. Well, we went by Opatovitz. Definitely didn't look nice, did it? So we succeeded on that one. This one's probably going to be our hardest check here.
I'll examine you. Just by eye. Pale skin. Dark circles under the eyes. A downcast expression on the face. I don't see any bruises. A few calluses and cuts on the hands. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day in the workshop.
I told you. I'm not in any pain. Just let me lie here.
Irritability. No foul odor. Bodily humors aren't leaking. And you aren't bleeding.
But I will.
Thank God about those
when
bodily
Sigismund's
humors.
horde gets here.
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtol?
He does as he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a village protected by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund would want to do now.
The fortress is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that.
Well, the sad part is that from the beginning of the game, we know for a fact that he's going to attack here. Damn. Whoops. Okay, summarize the examination.
What am I going to do with you, Peter? There's nothing wrong with you physically, so it must be an ailment of the soul. The chamomile decoctions will help calm your mind, but you'll have to change your diet as well, so you don't just drink potions. And last but not least, some words of encouragement wouldn't be amiss. You'll be back on your feet in no time. I'll get things ready and be back soon.
Treat Peter. Let's talk to some other people first, but it sounds like, yeah, it's not physical here. I think we already have chamomile that we can use on him. Let me see. I don't know if I have any strong ones, and I don't know if it matters, but... So there's a regular chamomile brew. If we don't have a strong version, then we'll just use that one. We have weak, but we'll use the stronger version. I could maybe try and make a strong version. Okay, let's talk to a couple more people around this farm, just to see. Let's see, can we talk to you?
May God give...
No, we cannot. What about you? So we had a workshop that he spends his nights in. We should probably take a look around there as well. I'm guessing it's indoors, because I think she said he, like, closed himself into the workshop. May as well try to be thorough, just in case we can get any other information that might help us. Luckily, we did succeed on all of our checks, so there's that. Okay, it's probably this, right?
Have you ever even held a sword? Not a sword, but I'm pretty handy with a blade. I reckon some dog isn't so different from threshing wheat. And what's more, apparently...
Okay, let's just see what we can find in here. Okay, just a bunch of materials. Amended cuirass. Alright, that implies that he did get into a scuffle. Homemade hunting sword. Yeah, the mended cuirass kind of implies that maybe he had to fight off some soldiers or something. And so I think he is, like, just exhibiting some, like, PTSD. Like, it's possible that this is, like, the first person he's ever killed, too, and so, like, that would add to it as well. Okay. Alright, there wasn't really anything to examine.
May God give you health, sir.
Yeah, I thought we'd be able to talk to people, but... Carpenter, nothing there. What about you? Nope, okay. Just making sure I'm doing my due diligence, you know?
It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade.
Don't know if we've checked in with you. No? Okay. Alright, I think we've checked with everybody. So... nobody to talk to. Maybe we'll talk to Mulata again, just to see if she has anything new to talk about.
I examined Peter. His body is fine, but he's plagued by a crippling restlessness of soul.
What are we going to do about it? How do you heal the soul? A cold compress? Prayer?
Prayer certainly won't hurt, but don't worry. There are several things that could help Peter. Making the chamomile decoction is important. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil them briefly together and strain it. It's not hard, and even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll still help Peter.
Would you bring him some? Before I learn to brew it?
I'll get everything. Just keep at it, and don't give up.
Very well. But hurry. I'm worried about what's going on in his head. And that he'll do something to himself the Lord can never forgive. See you later, my friend.
All right.
Peter, let's talk about how we can help you. I have some suggestions for treatment.
I'm listening.
Okay. Yep. Oh, very hard. I cast a spell.
You should drink the chamomile decoction.
Good place to start.
Great. Another potion.
This one will help you sleep. Once your body gets used to sleeping at night and staying awake during the day, you'll feel much better. You'll see. Proper sleep will chase away the gloom. And if restlessness tries to take hold of you again, your body will have the strength to fight it. Every morning you'll be stronger and stronger until you're able to work again.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Advice on dealing with fear. I'm not sure what we did to unlock that option, but since it's free, we may as well. Let's see. Yeah, don't be afraid to run feels like the better advice. Then don't run from the fight.
Listen, Peter. I know you're worried about the army that's set up camp over the hill. That's why I'd like to tell you something from the heart. If you're scared of Sigismund's soldiers, trust me when I tell you. When you're caught between a rock and a hard place, there's no shame in running. It doesn't make you a coward. On the contrary, you're smart enough to realize there's nothing you can do.
We've had to run from fights before, too.
You can always come back later when you have the advantage and deal a bigger blow to the enemy.
I just want Bladder to be safe.
Then keep reminding yourself of that. Look at me, a blacksmith's son. Why do you think I am who I am now? Because I realized I'll be of no help to my friends and family if I die for some foolish sense of honor.
You're right. I can't leave Mlada in this alone.
Don't be afraid to see the bigger picture. Even of the things you're worried about right now.
Okay. Let's suggest the diet. That's going to be the next easiest.
You need to start eating again, even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey and add it to your gruel.
You think some honey is gonna save me?
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach, first of all. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours so that they can't get out of balance so easily. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey, so it could hardly get from your stomach to your head.
Old school medicine is
you'll be
wild.
As busy as a bee again, and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of advice. Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones, ideally. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through. Same as with the honey.
I suppose that makes sense.
Okay. Let's try praying.
A bit of prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
I almost don't want to try this last one. It's very hard, first of all. And if it goes south, that could be really bad for what we're trying to do. I think we might have a better chance just finishing treatment here. So I think that's what I'm going to do.
Well then, I've tried my best, and I hope it's helped at least a little. I'll come back in a few days and see how you and Mlada are doing.
Okay.
I examined Peter, found out what I could, and tried to cure him. I'll come back to see you in a few days. Until then, it's hard to say how things will turn out.
Thank you. I'll pray for you and for Peter's recovery.
Besides praying, don't forget about the chamomile decoctions.
I won't. Thank you very much, Henry. I hope things turn out all right.
Me too, girl.
Farewell.
Me too. Okay, well, we're kind of at a standstill on this one until we can find out how he's doing. So I guess for now, we're just going to have to do something else. I was hoping that I would be able to get my horse sooner rather than later, but it can wait. We'll get the horse once we're done with this quest, so... How you doing there, buddy? Can we talk to you? Chat?
Not your day, eh? What did you do?
Nothing.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Were you expecting a different answer?
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently, some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
That sucks.
What if I freed you?
I'd scarp her, obviously, so you don't end up here too.
Not your day, eh?
So you don't end up here too.
Okay. I'm not going to help him, but...
God be with you.
How's your sister?
How's the watch going?
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
Okay, lots of grocers in this area. But I think we're just about done with this part of the town, huh? So we've got to decide what we want to do next. Maybe we should go and see what this new quest is, since we're right next to it. That's for that quest that we met that guy over here. On our way here. Okay. Raborsch. Devil's Den. Oh, we're wanting in Grund for some reason. We must have gotten caught doing something. Alright, we might have to wait to go back there for a while. That's not even the town where we killed a man here in Horseshin. What did we do in Grund? I don't know. Alright, anyways. Let's check out this quest.
Ja! Quick!
Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa! Whoa!
Alright, do you set up any more competitions or anything here?
Nope.
Let's talk to him again real quick. Practice fighting.
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army is running amok here in the area.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? They thought they would rake in the silver from the Kuttenberg mines.
Hurensöhne?
They
Four
couldn't have
sons?
been more wrong. Sigismund kept all the treasure for himself. Why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the local lords are feeding them?
What? I don't understand.
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided it's better to pay them Lösegeld.
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the locals feed his army.
Das trifft den Nagel auf den Kopf. And yet, that carrot-topped Schweinehund lets the monks in the Skalitz monastery fuss over him while he receives legations from the whole kingdom.
Do you know by chance how to get into that monastery where Sigismund is staying?
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? You can forget about that. You won't get in there. And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't know what you're planning, but I'll give you some good advice. Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but surely. You'll see. You'd better be glad you still have your head.
Did Sigismund also attack Suchdol?
Oh yes, as soon as he got here. But my men know what to do. Mit der Hilfe Gottes, we fended him off and forced him
With the
to
help of God?
negotiate. Mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay him a fat Lösegeld to leave us in peace. The villagers in the vicinity fared even worse.
What happened?
They raised Mesolis and Opatovitz. There was nothing left but ashes and stones. They haven't been here since then. But who knows what tomorrow may bring. Der Teufel soll Sigismund holen.
How do things work around here? Is there something I should be wary of?
Not really, except for the Sigismund military camp at Opatovitz. And it isn't really all that safe in the raised villages either. Diese Banditenbanden have settled in there. A bunch of dossers who'll easily cut your throat for a piece of bread. So God will. These evil times will soon be over.
Okay.
How do I get to Kuttenberg from here?
Das ist nicht schwer. You just take the main road to the east and then you'll see the church towers. Or you can also follow your nose. There's smoke rising from the Kuttenberg smelters day and night. The smell is hell, but it's worth it for the silver. In fact, the silver's why Kuttenberg is the second richest city in the kingdom, right after Prague.
You know, I would have thought that Skalitz would have been a richer city, considering that the King's Silver was being mined there. Like, you would have thought that that place would have been growing really, really fast, wouldn't you?
I need to top up my supplies. Where can I find some merchants here?
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka in the village about these things, and that's no...
Okay.
Where did you say Sigismund's army is camped?
Unfortunately, they're close. They've occupied the hill above the main road near Kuttenberg, so no one could just come and help the town. When you walk out of the village and look toward Opatovitz, you should see the flags flying above their camp. Pah, that Hungarian camp is like a boil. It's just festering and we just can't get rid of it.
Okay.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Sischka.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for ein Pfuschen, try your luck elsewhere.
Okay.
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
Aber ja, warum nicht?
Why not? Let's see. Heavy weapon, brutal uppercut, and the middle ha-ha is sword
Ich bin
technique.
so alt.
I might get
Ich kann
both of
dir
those.
Sagen, dass most men who pick up the iron do not know how to use it much. So it's best to just forget about any tricks and simply send them to the ground with one quick slash. Willst du es mir zeigen?
Let's do it.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Good, good. Now, where was I? Right. How to bring a bloke down before he finds the hole you made in him. Erstens, you hit him a few times from the right. Und dann, at the same time, with a step nach rechts, you slash at his neck. Ha! A seriously fast and deadly hit. Vor allem, wenn der Gegner ein dummer Bauerntölpel ist. Und jetzt, try it out a few times, junger Mann.
I took lots of German in high school and college, so I can get the gist of most of what he's saying there when he's doing his German, so that's really fun. All right, let's do the other technique as well.
Damit wir uns
Brutal
verstehen.
uppercut.
I don't like those Schwertmeister these days, who swagger around with a longsword. For me, a weapon is simply just a tool like any other. Wenn du wirklich Interesse hast, I'll show you one of my favorite blows with a mace to the chin. Was sagst du dazu?
I say teach me.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
Das ist richtig. Ehrliche Arbeit mit der Waffe. This strike is about a few hard attacks, after which you quickly swing your axe and slice with it from below. It simply sends a man flying to heaven and then sends him straight to hell. Und jetzt, try it out a few times, junger Mann.
Okay.
Und? Ist doch gut, oder?
All right,
Mates,
thanks, friend. What do you train?
I'd like to learn something.
What are you...
Let's see. Oh, journeyman. This is the first journeyman we've seen. Okay. This is a lot of money, but I'm going to do it for heavy weapons. I'm guessing that this is a lot of experience. I almost want to look at it. So let's actually take a look. I'm very interested in how much a journeyman gets us. So if we look at combat, we have our heavy weapons here. Current experience is 86. 470 will get us to the next level. Okay, so 86, huh? $86 and 18%.
I'd like to learn.
What do you want?
I hope you can tell me how to use a mace.
All right, I'll show you something.
God grant you health.
That did not get me as far as I would have expected. All right. Yeah, that's a little bit too much for my tastes. I don't know how much of that we're going to do, paying for training and stuff. I think it may just be more valuable to just use the weapons. Yeah, that didn't get us as far as I wanted it to. Okay. So, it's getting... Well, no, it's not really that late yet.
Talk about the inheritance.
Where is...
Your father's still alive, isn't he?
Okay, we got a quest giver somewhere over here. It's not you, is it? No. Okay, let's go outside the gates. Looks like they might be in this building somewhere. Huntsman.
Good afternoon.
What goes on in the forest, Huntsman?
There are poachers prowling in the woods, a band led by this ginger-headed Mach of Marshowitz. They've been causing trouble for quite some time, but now they've really overdone it.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it. Sir Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
Okay.
I must say, I've never seen a white roebuck before.
It's an exceedingly rare animal.
An albino?
It was beautiful. Its hide was white as snow. Sir Peter forbade hunting it, but I wouldn't have even if I could. Killing an animal like that is bad luck.
And that bad luck is going to come in the form of Henry of Skalitz. We're going to go and kill those bastards.
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mach of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
Okay, so that's a lead. We'll need to go and talk to the knacker.
That knacker, Wolfram, do you think he had anything to do with the dead roebuck and the poachers?
Oh, he has a dishonourable profession, true enough, and he sells hides and meat wherever he can. But having the gall to work with poachers, I don't think so. He's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something about that band.
All right, Huntsman. I'll try to track the poachers down. Maybe they haven't sold the hide yet, and I'll be able to find it.
Excellent. And if you mete out capital punishment on the spot, all the better.
It's usually how I do it.
Every member of that band carries a squirrel tail on them. Probably a badge of their hunting prowess. Bring them to me as evidence.
Nice.
Where should I look for these
I'll take them all out.
Ah, that's the hard part. I'm sure they have a hideout in the woods around here, but you'll have to track them down yourself. If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of the knacker.
Thanks for the advice.
Farewell.
All right, so we're going to talk to the knacker first, see if we can find out where they're at. And yeah, I would like to stay in town as much as possible for the next couple of days, at least nearby, so that we can check in on the sick guy. Okay. So there's the knacker over there. This is an area we can search. I'm guessing this will get to be a smaller area if we go and talk to the knacker. Well, it's right there, but you know, I almost wish that they didn't show all of these icons when you unlock the map. Like, I think that might have gone one step too far, if I'm being completely honest. Not a big deal, but I like the idea of uncovering the map with that ability that we got. But also marking all of these, I don't know about that. Maybe hunting spots make sense, but like marking all of the camps and like all of these areas of interest and stuff. In a way, I almost wish we didn't have that, but that's okay. Not a big deal, like I said. Just one of those things where I'm like, maybe they went a little too far on that one. It's kind of them, and I'm sure other people will appreciate it more than I do, but yeah. We know where the poachers camp is, basically. All right. Okay, let's go see the knacker. You never know what kind of information you might be able to get. Like, there's a lot of times a lot of, like, hidden information that can help you further on in the quest, you know? So, whenever, even if we know exactly where the poachers camp is, there could be value in still talking to these people, so. Okay, you on the other side?
Good day to you.
I heard you might know something about the band of poachers hiding out in the woods. A band led by some Mach of Marshowitz. Ginger-headed.
What? Who told you such a thing?
Dobrosh, the huntsman. He sent me to track them down and get rid of them.
I see. It's about the White Roebuck. I'm surprised somebody didn't shoot it long time ago. Such a hide would fetch a king's ransom.
Do you know where their hideout is?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
Nothing. I know exactly where it is already.
What do you think? If you help me, I'll put in a good word for you with the huntsman. You could surely use that, being a knacker.
All right, then. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they didn't look like kin to me. They surely ain't no livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobrosh would rather sit his arse in a castle instead of searching for them in the woods.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the valley near the water. In the direction of Rabush. That's where they always came from. And if I was a poacher, that's where I'd be hiding.
All right. That'll help my search.
Listen, lad. I know you said you were doing this for Dobrosh, but if you find that white hide at your camp and bring it to me, I'll pay you more than that pinch purse of a huntsman. I know some people, and I'd be able to sell that thing for, well, a lot.
Perhaps. I'll see if I have any luck finding it.
Sure. But if you do, bring it back to me. It was good to see you, my friend.
I'll think on that. I don't know if I want to, if I'm being honest. Okay, so it looks like we're headed that way. Where's my dog?
Come here.
Yeah, what are you doing, buddy? Did I tell you to sit somewhere or what?
Aye, come here. Here you go. Take it.
Okay. Yep, we know exactly where to go.
Come here. Quick! Go! Ka! Ka! Quick! Go! Ka!
Whoa. Ooh, I almost knocked myself off my horse, I think. Okay, I think we'll go on foot from here. Okay, we're gonna crouch. That way we're sneaking around a little bit here. We're getting close to nighttime, so I could maybe try and infiltrate this place at night, too. Okay, how close are we? All right, we're a little bit off the edge there. All right. Okay, is that it?
Sit and stay.
I think bro saw me. No, he saw the dog. Ooh. Oh, I thought the arc was perfect. Where'd he go? Let's pull out this hammer.
Show your stuff! I'm just getting started!
Okay, that's one of them. Squirrel tail. Frankfurt steel, squirrel tail. And then the third one we shot way over there. There could be more of them. 3 doesn't seem right to me. Was one of these other ones the other brother? Where'd he go? No, he's just a poacher. So we got one brother there, a poacher. There should be a second brother, right?
Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
Ugh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Just picking it up. Nice. Hopefully it hasn't been just sitting there. Alright, most likely we woke everybody up here, but... yeah, maybe the other brother isn't even here, so... Okay, 3 squirrel tails. We need to find the... we need to find the hide. Poacher's map. There it is.
That's the hide. Now to bring it back to the huntsman, or to Wolfram.
Okay, perk point and speech. All right, this just shows us different hunting spots. Okay. Okay. All right, at some point I should do all of those treasure hunts. A bunch of them will have to go back to the previous area. How we doing on food right now? We're fine. Can't pick up any of that, right? Okay. I think we're done here. We got him. Okay, we might need another tailor's kit soon. That's the one we're running low on. We'll also have to keep an eye out. I've never seen somebody sell a gunsmith kit, so... I don't think I've actively looked either, so it's easy. We could have just missed it. Oh my goodness. Reverse jump. Oh, these fucking rocks, dude. Get up there. It's not that hard. I think we're just going to bring everything back to the huntsman.
Go! 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 God! Quick! Quick!
Okay, I think we've got a couple of perks we can apply.
Quick! Quick! Slowly. Nice and slow.
Okay, where are you, bro? Okay, he's inside the castle walls.
How was your trip? The journey itself was great.
I found the white hide.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. And what about the poachers? Did you take care of them too? Do you have their squirrel badges for me?
Aye, I've got some.
Well, that's even better news. The reward's yours. Thanks, friend. You did me a huge service.
Okay. 300 groschen. He gave us 100 groschen for each squirrel tail, huh? Do we mention this? I don't think I'm interested in ratting on that guy, if I'm being honest.
Glad to help.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, we're gonna leave
Have
that.
a good evening.
I don't need to rat on that guy. Okay.
Where could he have got to?
Okay. I think it's probably close enough tonight that we'll just rest up here. Let's read that book that we've got first. Okay, find shelter. Second day alone in the wilderness. I've quenched my thirst, now I have to find shelter. A rock overhang, a hut made of branches, or even a hastily dug earth lodge will do. The caves may look inviting, but it often happens that a bear quietly snuggles up to you at night. Okay. Alright, we've got a perk point in speech. Effects of the dreaded warrior perk will be even more powerful. Battle cry, if you use a battle cry during combat, you deal 15% more damage in total, lasts for 20 seconds. When a merchant loses his patience, you'll get another chance. Easier for you to sell stolen goods. You buy and sell potions, herbs, recipes, books, and alchemy-related items at 10% better prices. What is dreaded warrior again? It'll give you courage, put fear into your enemies, their morale will decrease, and they are more likely to give up, run away, or just generally find it harder to fight you. I think we'll take Battle Cry. Then after that, maybe we'll take the final offer. Is partner in crime? Prerequisite is hustler. Gotcha. You can now sell stolen goods to anyone without fear of detection. Okay, so that makes hustler more advantageous in my opinion then. I don't like the chance of this one failing, but if it leads to partner in crime, then maybe that's worth it. Alright, next up we might take Hustler. Yeah. Hustler and then partner in crime. Okay, Alchemy. If you follow the recipe precisely and your brewing time is perfect, you can brew potions of exceptional quality, which the ordinary herbalist can only dream of. Healing potions, 25% faster. When brewing potions between midnight and dawn, you'll work better, the whole process will be less susceptible to minor mistakes, and you'll more easily achieve a higher quality product. You have a +2 bonus on coercion, domination, and intimidation checks when talking to commoners. I might go with that one. Dark Arts Apprentice, so it'll just make making better potions easier at night. More rooms for mistakes, which we make mistakes, so it's good for us. All right, horsemanship. Maybe it's time for head start. So when using the fast start, left shift twice, the horse will start even faster than before and will not lose stamina. The effect will last for 10 seconds. Yeah, let's go ahead and get just head start too. We're not even using it, but we should start using it. Okay, thievery. If you're wanted for a crime, you gain bonuses of +3 on strength and warfare and +1 on agility, lasts for 120. Using one-handed weapon on its own, we don't do. If a guard searches you, there's a 33% chance he won't find stolen items. When in the time collecting phase of the pickpocketing minigame, you'll gain time 10% faster. I'm going to do hidden pockets first, and then maybe nimble fingers after that. Okay, that's all of our perk points. Let's sleep. But I don't know if you're supposed to be in the castle, bro.
Here, Mutt!
Here, take some deer meat.
You're my doggy, eh?
What a good boy. That's my boy.
Aye,
That's my boy.
silly doggy.
Okay. It's early morning for us now. Now, most likely we need to wait multiple days, so I don't think that we can check in on... the quest should update for us when we're able to.
Careful.
Hey, you're a scribe. Do you sell books somewhere? I might follow this guy. See where he lands, and we'll see if we can buy any new books from him. Maybe what I should also do is go and grab whatever other books from my either horse or in my whatchamacallit chest to see if there's more we can sell. Okay, we can sell all of the Brunswick maps. Okay, where are you going, bro? Who is Pollock? Rude.
This damn rain.
Damn you! This fucking scribe.
Keep close to the others. It's not safe here.
Really? Why?
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Really? No? Let's wait till 9. And he's gone. Great.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
Why do people keep saying that? I love that you can lean out of windows like that. That's awesome. Scribes are normally marked, right? So I would assume that if there was a scribe here that we could shop with, that they would be marked. So... Oh, that's dice below our bed somewhere. We got an alchemy bench. All right. So I don't think there's actually a shop scribe. Fair enough.
Our fields are ravaged, our barns are empty, all our ale's gone.
And the women folk.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So, I mean... Alright, that... Maybe we can go and talk to him. Let's go and see. So it's a new day.
Easy. Nice and slow.
We might be able to check on him, see how he's doing. Maybe get a Thunderstone.
God! God!
Oh, hold on. Let's try this.
Quick! Quick!
Okay, nice. Good little head start.
Quick!
It happens. Just watch where you're going next
No,
time.
you don't want to talk? You still in bed, bro? He's still in bed. Okay, so I don't think it's ready then.
Henry!
Oh?
How is Peter doing?
Henry, it helped. Peter got up in the morning and went straight to work.
Did he though?
I can tell he's still fighting something in his head, though. He looks fearfully to the horizon, but hopefully things will get better with time. It won't go away as quickly as it came, but we'll get through it somehow.
Just keep giving him hope.
I will. You can count on it.
I'm glad I could help. But don't forget our deal. The Thunderstone is mine now.
But the stone helped, Peter. We need it, and I'll never be able to afford another one. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Peter's illness returns? Then I'll need the stone again.
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. Here, it's rightfully yours. It's
Okay.
hard to give it up, knowing how much I spent on it.
Wasn't sure if that would work.
That's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me, I'll spread the word of how you helped us around the village.
Okay, that should help our reputation.
Thank you. That's good enough for me.
God be with you, sir.
All right. Boom, improved scholarship, improved vitality. We got the Thunderstone. We can either keep it or give Kona the Thunderstone. Or return it to Tomlin. Okay. So, I think we're going to bring it to Kona. Kona's the one who we originally got the quest from. I do wonder if we gave it to Horshawn, if he would tell us if we would get another thing to go and find one in that area where he found it originally. I don't know. Ooh, we're going to go right through Sigismund's camp, aren't we?
Hey, you!
Dude, this guy is all over the place for us now.
Yes?
How about stretching those limbs and... Behold, Henry of Skalitz, who is truly not a noble.
I give you Peter Hornet, the man with the stinger punch.
Exactly.
I see you're faring better. That's some serious kit you've got there.
I need it.
His
Serious
armor has
kit
not
for the
changed at
serious
all.
Expedition I'm going on. But enough jabbering. My hands are itching today. Shall we duel?
Hey, hold on. Wait.
We
what
always
were you
have to
saying about
ask.
an expedition.
I ran into a fellow.
Dude
who
always has a
passes
story.
through here delivering supplies to Bavaria.
Are you going to join him?
As sure as my name's Peter Hornet. He was hiring guards for the caravan. How could I refuse?
Well, it's a long way to Bavaria.
And I hear it's not going to be a piece of cake either. Bandits and whatnot. Ha! They can kiss my you-know-what, as long as I get paid handsomely.
When are you leaving?
In a couple of days. We're supposed to meet at a wayside inn up the road.
Well,
I feel
hope
like
you
this
make
is going to
plenty of
lead to
coin off of
something.
this.
Here's hoping. Thanks.
Let's do it.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What are we fighting for?
I have a proposition. If
Yeah,
you win,
teach
if
me
I
something
win,
every time.
I can tell you.
that's my...
Ha!
Okay,
You can't stand
that was a
up to
rude
this.
start.
Do
Let's go to
it.
our sword. Damn, we got fucking railed.
You're good.
Doesn't matter if the right moves.
What just happened?
We can have another round if you're up for it.
Damn, he kicked our ass. That was brutal. I wonder if he is getting stronger each time we fight him, too. Because the last time we fought him, he almost beat us, and this time he just railed me very quickly. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a couple of marigolds here. Should we check out this camp on the way? There might be somebody here.
God.
Yeah, let's manually run there. I'd rather explore across this region.
God.
We should try and make some stronger marigolds soon. Okay, nobody's here. There's not even a bed we can use. Oh, there it is. Yep, get our health up a little bit. We need our praying bonus too, so if we run into a shrine or something, we might want to stop and pray, get that bonus going again. There's probably one somewhere between us and them. Maybe? No, this is a Potowitz. If we go through there, we're going to end up fighting some people. So maybe we'll come down this way and come through this town. Just to avoid that for now.
God. God.
I keep on doing follow path and then it keeps losing it. There we go.
Go.
There's the camp.
Go. Go.
Why do you keep losing the road?
Whoa.
I think these are bandits. I'm gonna do this because people are actually pretty tough in this area right now. Okay. Yeah, they're labeled as bandits. Alright, if I can get a head start by taking out one of the armored guys, I think that'll give us a good head start on 4 enemies, so... Okay, we got that loaded.
Barely made it beyond the tree last night.
Wait, find
Praise be Jesus
Matthew.
Christ, man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word?
Who are you, anyway? What do you want?
I am a royal customs collector, and you will have to pay your duty.
What duty?
The king's duty. Now come here and don't delay. Well, come here. Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay, we
I'm
might be able to recruit
the
this guy.
King's chief customs collector. I collect dues on trading routes.
Uh-huh.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so? Why would that be?
The Dry Devil sent me.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good boy.
So, you don't want to come back then?
For the record, I have nothing against the devil, but I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
Okay.
Don't you miss the Devil's Pack? Kubienka is still talking about the old days.
I like to think of them sometimes too, but I don't miss them.
He's still going to try and shake us down.
While they're with the devil anyway. Most of them just don't have anything else to do. If the devil reigns, they would just drink themselves to death or kill each other. At least I know what I want.
And you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector, and it's still better than being with the devil.
I don't know. I think that the customs collectors probably have a better cuirass than yours.
The Devil and Zizka have a higher purpose. We fight for our rightful king.
How? Like capturing nobles and them demanding money for their release? We gutted their people, and they gutted us. But only the devil got the money and the glory. What the fuck is noble about that?
You don't understand.
I don't think we can convince this guy.
How could you? The devil is a nobleman. Things are dealt with differently by them.
That's rich coming from you. Anyway, you can tell the devil that I thank him for his offer, but after careful consideration, I'm choosing to be a free tradesman.
Well, all right.
Since you're already here, did you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think? To the king! I am His Majesty's Chief Customs Collector.
Aye.
I hope it didn't put my gun away. Oh, I put my gun away.
Where's
Shit.
the payment?
I don't think I've got it loaded
A royal
anymore.
Customs collector's time
I don't think it remains
precious.
loaded.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
The devil's counting on me to find and reunite all of his old band.
Why should I care?
What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out his capture was all a setup?
Set up? What are you blabbering about?
Well, I'll just tell him there was a rat in his band that set him up. And I know who it was.
You bastard. No wonder you and the devil are like brothers.
Are we finally on the same page?
Aye. It's bad enough I'm being hunted by the Miskovitz bailiff and the Sukdal captain. There's even a bounty on my head.
Okay, at least we're not getting ambushed.
Devil coming after me too.
I might kill this guy, though.
Seriously? I'm a bit of a local legend now.
Well, the main route to Kuttenberg runs between Miskovitz and Sukdal. Stealing from traders has made you rich, hasn't it?
More than you could imagine. Their pockets are either full of silver or their wagons are bursting with goods. Kuttenberg is a wealthy town, and the merchants are flocking there like flies to shit. You can learn a thing or two that way. If you want, I can share some of my knowledge with you.
How can I find you?
Our camp is in the woods on the hill by Visuka. It will probably take you a while to find it first. We don't like uninvited visitors, you see.
Okay. Well, since they've got this camp that we might be able to visit for information and whatnot, I guess we will leave these guys. I was thinking about killing them after that, but for now I think we'll... Yeah.
Here you go.
We'll just stick with what we've got. Yeah, eat that before it goes bad, buddy. Those are your ribs. What a good boy. That's my boy.
Come here.
That's my boy. Since they took that line out, I have to say it myself now. Okay. Well, that could have gone worse. I'm guessing that they did this? That's not great. Aw, why'd you have to kill the horse? I love how this is an innocent man, and I'm like, ah, why'd you kill the horse?
Quick.
Okay, we're kind of... Are we covered in blood right now? Hi, Master Bartholomew.
Stop a while and have a drink. We can play dice.
Sounds good to me.
I'm Henry. How say we have a drink and a game? Dice?
Ah, aye. Glad to hear it, lad. Come sit yourself down. I'm Bartholomew for Ailment's way.
Well, you're not from these parts, that's pretty obvious. Have you got work around here?
Oh, aye. Work, that's us. Can't keep up with it right now. Mind, we honest bellmuckers are thin on the ground these days. And the lords are coughing up muckle brass for other denandery and all.
What'd you just say? Alright, anyways. I think we are going to do this, but we're going to do it in the next episode because I am already over time and I keep on putting off switching to the next episode. So, thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode where we're going to dice this guy into the ground, win his money, and disrespect his name. Anyways, bye. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Doughty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Dean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Ren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, Clockwork Hour, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.